Hey, what's up? It's Jake, and the next thing we're going to go over is loops with the for string directive. So that's loops with the for string directive. So how does this work? Well, I will show you. How this works is you take remember when we used to do like hello and then dot var dot name, and you do a variable like that. So there's a way to do like a for loop as a string directive. So if I had a variable names, which would look like this, names, right? And just for fun, let me rename this. Make this a Terraform file so you can see it better. All right, so if I had a variable names, and we'll give it a description of names to render, and the type is going to be a string, and the value, or actually we'll give it a default. So the default is going to be equal to a list of Larry, Curly, and Mo. Okay, so there's my variable. I can actually have an output value, and I'm going to use the for directive since this is a for string directive, and my value is actually going to be a string that I'm going to mess with. So instead of using a dollar like we've been doing with variables, you use the percent sign, and then inside of this curly brace, you're going to go for name in var.names, okay, dollar name, give me the name, right? And then I'm going to end for, and then EOF this sucker, and that's it. Okay. What is this saying? Unexpected end of template for, do I have the right thing here? Let me make sure I got, looking at my notes the right way. Percent, because this is percent end for. So you can actually put this little for string directive inside your output, and what this would do is when it did the output, it would actually output Larry, Curly, and Mo. So instead of outputting everything as one list, right, or one object, one array, it's a list, then you would just output each individual output as its own output value with a for string directive. So if you run Terraform, I don't know if I can do that here. I don't know if I can. Let's see. Let's see where I'm at. Where am I at? Clear. Let's go back. Is this in my local? Terraform gymnastics. There you are. I don't know if this will work, but let's try it. Terraform init. Let's see here. Invalid default value for variable. Larry, Curly, Mo. Comma. That's there. Default. Maybe it's just like it for following the documentation. Let's try to make it a value. Value. It's also really mad about that. Default. I don't know, maybe they got rid of it. Default. Optional string default value to use when variables not explicitly set. Yeah, so that should be right. And then I got quotes, comma, quotes, comma, quotes. And this is all encapsulated correctly. Interesting. To the Googles. Terraform variable default. Let's take a look here. Maybe I need to do type list string. Let's try that. Let's do list string since it is a list string. There we go. And even though this is dumb and I'm not going to save it, we're going to format it because I'm anal. Let's validate this sucker real quick. And let's see what it looks like with the plan. So Terraform plan. There you go. For directive, Larry, Curly, Mo. Okay, so there you go. So if you need to find a way to loop over something for output, it could be network configuration stuff, it could be lists of names of instances, it could be DNS names, it could be, whatever you want it to be. If you have a use case for this, I don't particularly have a use case for this. This is how you would do that and how the for string directive works. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. And if not, have fun looping over all the things with for string directives.